Most of you will know who Markiplier is. He's this guy.
Oh God! No! Get away from it! Was that the bite of 87?
I'm about to confess something to you that I have not told another living soul in nearly 6 months.
I am a man who owns 5 others!
Over the years, he's grown his channel to over 36 million subscribers. And during this time, he's revealed his true passion for filmmaking. With the release of his first feature-length film, Iron Lung, on the horizon, I thought it'd be a good idea to take a look at some of the stuff he's done in the past and analyze his production style by comparing 2 of his most recent products. Before we begin, consider liking the video. It only takes a second and it really helps me out. Thanks. Let's start by quickly looking at the history of Markiplier's media productions. It all started with A Date with Markiplier in 2017. At this point, Mark's channel had been around for a couple of years and experienced a massive boom of popularity from Five Nights at Freddy's. At this time, YouTube was dominated by gaming and reaction content. YouTube had rebranded their YouTube Red subscription model, where users could watch larger scale productions by big creators, to YouTube Premium. A Date represents the first video where Mark began branching out and trying his hand at bigger projects. Who Killed Markiplier was released in 4 parts just a year later, and while it didn't get as many views as A Date, it was still a step up in comparison. It didn't follow this choose your own adventure format like the others, instead opting for a longer murder mystery format. Mark continued to hone his production skills over the next few years with Wilford, Mother-Loving Warstash, and Damien, an animated short film, which were continuations of the Who Killed Markiplier storyline. Finally, we arrive at A Heist with Markiplier, released in 2019. This was the biggest production that Mark had tried up to this point. Heist sought to push the boundaries of what could be achieved using the YouTube format. Markiplier worked alongside Rooster Teeth Productions and got funding from YouTube to release as a premium exclusive. A huge success, Heist was followed up by In Space with Markiplier just 3 years later in 2022. In Space dwarfed Heist in scale, being over 6 hours of video all up. Okay, with the backstory out of the way, what makes Markiplier Productions so unique and entertaining? These 3 Markiplier productions, A Date, Heist, and In Space, have a unique style that makes the most of YouTube's capabilities. They all share this element of chaotic fun that makes them a delight to watch. He infuses his fun style of content creation from his gameplay and other videos that he became famous for. At the end of the first video, the viewer is presented with 2 on-screen links that represent the choices they can make to influence the narrative.
Crap. It's fine. This is why we plan. Oh, okay. I see 2 ways out of here. There just so happens to be a sewer that runs directly beneath this vault. I suppose we could have gone in that way, but that doesn't matter. We could either go through the sewer all sneaky-like, or we could go out guns blazing. Yeah, I found these bad boys in the pirate exhibit on the way over here. But we gotta choose fast. I think they're on the way, and they're not gonna be friendly when we're in here with the box.
Each of these choices always lead to something unexpected and fun. Some even switch up the genre for a few minutes, to noir in this choice, and horror in this one. Mark has said previously that A Heist and In Space's chaotic, choose-your-own-adventure style was inspired by the Henry Stickmin games, and it's obvious when you view them with this in mind. Choices will have unexpected executions and results, bending reality and shattering the rules of the universe for a joke. Just like in the Stickmin games, you never know what to expect when watching it for the first time. A Heist with Markiplier is filmed from a first-person perspective. The viewer is actively included in the storyline and treated as such by the characters. They make the decisions and the characters react. In Space takes this further by making the captain an even bigger character in the story, them actively participating, performing actions with gloved hands. This method really involves and engages the viewer in what they're watching, making it more interactive than others of its type. Over-the-top costumes are used to highlight the insanity of the situations Mark and the captain find themselves in. Mark, and by extension the crew of the ship, act very exaggerated and zany, adding to the craziness of the situation. Many of the side and background characters are also other YouTubers that viewers will recognize. Heist and In Space hide their cuts through clever transitions that create an illusion of a long, unbroken shot.
All right, we are so close.
Built like a tank, too. Captain?
The viewer's interpretation of the representation varies depending on what choices they pick and what endings they get. Viewers could also be watching on a range of different devices, from home theaters to mobile phones, which means that it could be interrupted at any time. The short nature of each video resulting from a choice means you can come back to the product at nearly any point and not have missed anything. Going forward, I predict Iron Lung to take itself a bit more seriously, but keep the underlying sense of humour and passion that Mark inscribes into each of his productions. It's simply amazing that the man has gone from this.
The view count has been slow, but as of this video I have 1,775 subscribers. But what I would like, I've made it basically a decision that I want to be a big YouTuber someday.
To this.
Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier and I'm here to tell you that we're finally done filming Iron Lung. And then you guys are gonna see it on a big screen. I want to set a standard, I want to set a standard for myself. I've learned so much about myself in doing these things, and I still have so much left to learn.
And it will be very interesting to see where he takes it in his future career of filmmaking. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like and tell me down in the comments what your favorite Markiplier production is. And I'll see you in the next video.